Hello everybody, welcome to a new series of podcasts called Rocky and the Grizzle. So, basic housekeeping is in order, introductions. He's Rocky, my name's Steve, I'll leave the rest to your imagination. Right, the aim and the emphasis of these podcasts is to help drive support and awareness to all of the new music that's out there. I run a social media agency and a large social media network on a number of platforms, and I get material supplied to me all the time. So what I want to try and do is try and provide some support to some of the new artists as and when they come across my desk. Now, a couple of housekeeping rules, or recommendations really, they're not really rules. When you follow a link that we supply to a Spotify account, you'll notice actually there's a little heart-shaped signal, a heart emblem next to the link on Spotify. Click on it. Doesn't cost you anything. It's inconsequential. Make sure I've got my teeth around the right way. Yes, inconsequential. As I said, it's very easy, very straightforward. It doesn't cost you anything. What it does do is it sends a signal to Spotify that you like the track, which is always good, which means there's additional information. And where you see a link down here, because there'll be links underneath the broadcast and all the various platforms, where you see a link there that's to a pre-save, that's even more important if you could click on that. Again, it's free, it doesn't cost you anything, but it's a nice way of just showing your love for the artist. It's a great thing for Spotify. It sends signals to Spotify, to the algorithm especially, and what that does is it increases the chance of the artist appearing on some of the editorial playlists and some of the algorithmically powered playlists. So it's a small thing, it doesn't cost anything, it's very, very important, you know, wherever possible. So moving swiftly along, what have we got here? We've got some really exciting music. That's the other thing I can guarantee. You will listen to some great music. We're going to be reviewing new tracks that are coming across our desk. At the end of each podcast, I'm going to get a chance to have a quick wallow and possibly explain or have a listen to some music that's come across my desk in the last couple of months that I felt needed another plug or merited another plug, really. Anyway, what have we got in today's show? We've got a four-piece band from London called Solero. Brilliant band, lovely bunch of people with a really good single. The other thing you're going to get in this, you're going to get gaffes, you're going to get corpses, you're going to get laughter, you're going to get mistakes, but then, do you know what? What the heck? We're just going to go with it. So that's Solero. Second band is Lucky Irish, which are a two-piece from Leeds. Really, really nice sound these guys have got. And then at the end of the show, the end of today's show, I get a chance to play you a very special track called Donata Skies by a brilliant, brilliant Scottish singer-songwriter called Colin Klein. So anyway, listen, without further ado, let's head on into this and let's check that we've got everything in order. Yeah, we have. First act, Solero. Now, Solero is, as I've said, it's a four-piece from London. Grace on, well, it's two things. A, it's the name of the band. It's also the name of the lead singer as well. So you've got Grace on guitar, acoustic guitar and vocals. You've got the guitarist in the band, Dan Bellorier. I think that's Bellorier, but anyway, he'll no doubt he'll correct me when he sees this. Bass player Bjorn Zetterland, and this is the bit I like. It says here, Welsh multi-instrumentalist Dave Guy on drums. Don't hide your light under a bushel, son. Multi-instrumentalist, huh? Listen, from one Welshman to another, go for it, mate. Good single. The single is called Awake, and let's have a quick blast of Awake by Solero. Here we go.
Shake your dreams and feel the wind. I heard you many times, my sweet angel cry, falling out before you fly.
There you go. That's Awake by Solero. Regulars on the London circuit for clubs. They've just finished doing some contributions to Camden Live, the live streams that Camden Live have been putting together. Really good band, actually. Got some quite high powered friends. I've got a good vibe about that. I like it as a single, and I really do. I like the band. A nice bunch of guys, you know. So thumbs up from us, eh, Rock? Yeah, he's a fan too. Now, the second band we've got here are a band who, well, the information came across my desk earlier on, a few hours ago. They emailed me a couple of days ago. I hadn't had a chance to have a look at it or read it, so apologies there. Hopefully I'm going to make up on that now. As I said, Lucky Iris, two-piece. Singer Maeve Florsheim, or Florsheim, I'm not too sure how she describes that or pronounces it, and Jasper Exley. They've got a bit of a sort of Billie Eilish vibe to it, this. I really do like this act. It's the song is called Get Ready With Me. It's from an EP, it's from their debut EP called Turns Out We Should Have Stayed at Home. And as well as listening to this track, when you get a click and you click on the link through to the band's profile, have a listen to the EP. I'm telling you, you'll thank me for it. It's a really, really good EP. But again, it's the same with Solero as well. You follow the link to the track, and if you've got the time, listen to additional material, you know. So anyway, without further ado, I think the key thing is let's play a few bars. I'm going to play you a section of the song once we get into it. It's about 40 seconds into it, because the nature of the podcast is such that we can't spend a lot of time listening to all of the tracks in the entirety, because otherwise we get nowhere. So listen, here we go. This is Get Ready With Me, and it is Lucky Iris.
I'm just trying to be someone. Get ready with me. It doesn't matter who you get it from. Get ready with me. Your mommy made your gun so on. When I was younger, I was told to be kind and look nice, but to be seen and not heard. And they told me to argue.
Okay, there you go. Get Ready With Me, Lucky Iris. I think that band have got a bright future. I really do. I think they've got a bright future, a nice sound, and it's a great EP. So once again, it's Get Ready With Me. The EP is Turns Out We Should Have Stayed at Home. And there's some other really good stuff on it. There's a couple of there's one remix of Get Ready With Me. Good sounding band. Now, because it's the first show, we're going to try and wrap things up fairly quickly, and we come to fade out. And this particular piece of music first came to my attention about a year and a bit ago. It's very special. It's what we call in the industry a tune. It's from Colin Klein, who's a Scottish singer-songwriter. I've got to know Colin quite well over the last 12 months, and he's a good sort. Nice guy, massively talented, he really is. And without further ado, let's have a quick blast of Donata Skies. This is very, very special. You will like this.
There stands a girl with brown eyes. Though she knows she's on my mind, 'cause all I see in teary eyes are not all skies, not all skies. Rap and warm 'cause it's getting cold. Hand in hand stroll through the snow. It's only then you realize it's not all skies.
So there you have it, Donata Skies by Colin Klein. Again, the link is below the podcast and below the video. Click on the link, you're going to hear some great stuff from Colin. You really are. Colin has a new single coming out on I think it's the 14th of August, called Where Ships Go to Die, and I've heard some initial mixes of that. That's going to be a bit special, I'm telling you now. We will be covering that in greater detail in some of the podcasts nearer the time. One of the other things we want to do with this podcast is that I've been in the industry for quite some time, for between 35 40 years. I know by this youthful demeanour and visage you would never know. God, I don't know who I'm trying to kid. But one of the things we want to try and do is pass on a bit of experience, knowledge, and help and direction wherever we can. So any artists that have got any questions, send them in to us. There will be a link underneath here, and we will try and give you as much information and as advice as possible. I have to stress, the advice is personal. It's from me. I'm big enough and ugly enough to roll with the punches. Where you require slightly more detailed advice or information relating to things like royalty collections or rates or whatever, we'll try and make sure that you get the right links through to the right collection agencies. And that's about it, really. So send your comments in, send your messages in, ask your questions, and we'll try and help out whatever way we can. Subscribe to the channel, tell your friends about it, tell your grandmother about it, and thank you very much indeed for spending some time with us. Much appreciated, and till the next time, stay safe. Bye bye.